Hello guys, welcome to my channel. I am going to do Excel chapter 11 grader mid-level 2 donor list. Basically this is the 11th chapter of Excel section of this Pearson course, and in this video I will be doing this assignment step by step so that you can get your assignment done by watching this complete video. But if you want me to do this assignment for you, or if you want me to do this complete course for you, including all the Excel, Word, PowerPoint or Access assignments, you can contact me and you can hire me for your complete course. You can also hire me for your other courses like accounting, management, finance, information technology, computer sciences, all other writing assignments, mathematics or statistics. So first of all, we will click the continue button to start the assignment so that we can download the materials to solve this assignment. So first we are supposed to download the materials. So click on download materials and click download all to download all the files. Okay. So first of all, I will open the instruction file. So this is the instruction file. So Exp25 Excel chapter 11 mid-level 2 donors. So that is the title for this assignment. So at start of the instruction you can see the project description. There is nothing to do in project description, but I suggest you to read this project description so that you can get an idea about the assignment. Once you will go through this project description, you will understand this assignment well, and this will be easy for you to solve this assignment. So go through this project description. Then main part of the assignment is starting from steps to perform to complete this project, and total steps to perform to complete this project are 21. So we are supposed to solve 21 steps or 21 questions to get this assignment done. So I will solve step by step and you are supposed to follow me if you want to get this ready for you. So now we will start from step number 1. Step number 1 is start Excel, download and open the file named Exp25 Excel chapter 11 mid-level 2 donors. So I have already downloaded this file. So this is the file that we're going to use to solve this assignment. We will apply all the instructions, all the steps to this Excel workbook, and we will make this Excel workbook in the final form for the submission. So your first task is to download and open this Excel workbook, because we are going to solve all the questions in this Excel workbook. So I have already downloaded, and you can download this from your course dashboard. So step number 1 is just about downloading the file. So there is nothing else to do in step number 1. So we will simply move to step number 2. Step number 2 is use the donor worksheet through step 13. That means we are going to use this donor worksheet through step 13. All of the 13 questions will be solved in this donor worksheet. The first column displays the name of the college or school such as art or business. So first column is showing the name of the school or business. Okay. Now it is saying you want to assign a 3 character code for each college and use that code to attach to existing donors. In cell B7, insert the left function to extract the first 3 characters from the college name in cell A7. Copy the function to range B8 up to B34. So now in cell B7 we are supposed to use a left function that will extract the first 3 characters for these schools names that are given in column A. So we will simply type equal and we will type left. Left function is there. We will select cell A7, comma. So after comma we will enter 3 because we are going to extract 3 characters on left side and press enter. So now you can see that we got eng for this engineering. That means it extracted the first three character on left side from the engineering. So now we will use the fail handler to get the other result. So like BUS for the business, ART for the art. Okay. So this function extracted first three characters of the school's name. So that is all about step number 2, where we were supposed to extract the first three characters. Now let's do step number 3. The full name column display last and first name of the donors. You want to display last name only in separate column. In cell E7, use the text before function to extract the last name from the first donor full name. Copy the function to the range E8 up to E34. Now you can see that the column D has the full name for the donors, but we are supposed to extract only the last name in column E, and for this we are going to use the text before function. The text before function will extract the last name from this full name. So we will go to cell E7 and type text before. Okay. Now click the function symbol to enter the function argument. So our text is given in cell D7 because D7 has a full name, and our delimiter is the comma because last name is given before this comma. So this function will extract the name before the comma. So we will enter delimiter as a comma. So now you can see that we got the last name from this full name in cell E7 using the text before function. So now use the fail handle to get the other result. Okay. So that is all about step number 3, where we were supposed to get the last name from the full name. So now we are going to do step number 4. The address column contains street addresses, city names and state abbreviation. To manage the address list better, you will separate the data into 3 columns. Now go to address column, that is column F. You can see that this column has the street addresses, then the city name, then the state abbreviation. But we are going to separate these 3 things: street, and then city, and then the state. So we are going to separate this. For this purpose, this is saying in cell G7, enter the text split function to split the first address into 3 fields: street, city and state abbreviation. Copy the function to the range G8 up to G34, hide column F. So first go to cell G7 and use text split, this function. Now click the function symbol to enter the function argument. So our text is given in cell F7 because that has the street, city and state abbreviation, and our delimiter is given, that is the comma. Okay. Now you can see that this function separated the street, city and then state. Now we are going to use the fail handle to get the other addresses. Okay. So now we got 3 separate columns: street, city and state, by using this text split function. Now this is saying that we are going to hide this column F because this is no more needed. So right click on this column F and click hide. So that is all about step number 4. So we are done with step number 4 as well. Now we are going to do step number 5. The college and school names display in all capital letters in column A. You want to display the names in upper and lower case. In cell J7, insert a text function that displays the college name from cell A7 with the first letter capitalized, such as engineering. Copy the function to the range J8 up to J34. So now you can see that we have the college name in column A, like engineering, business, art. So these are the college names that we have in column A, but you can see that these college names are given in all capital letters. But we are going to show these college names in column J with first letter capitalized and all other letters small. So for this purpose, we will go to cell J7 and we are going to use the proper function. So type equal and type proper, okay, and we will select the text that is given in cell A7 and press enter. So now you can see that this college name has only first letter capitalized and all other letters are small, and that is all required in step number 5. We are supposed to show the college name with the first letter capitalized. Okay, now we will use the fill handler to get the other college names. So that is all about step number 5. So we have completed 5 steps of this assignment so far. So now we gonna move to next step of this assignment, that is step number 6. So step number 6. To analyze the donor record, you are ready to create a criteria and output ranges. You will enter conditions to find record for donors to be College of Business who donated 15,000 or more. So now we are going to create a criteria for advanced filtering that we will do in the next step. So to do the advanced filtering, first we create the criteria. So this is saying copy the range A6 up to K6 to cell A37. So first we will select the range that is A6 up to K6 and click copy. Now we are supposed to paste this heading to cell A37. Okay, so we have pasted the name. So we have copied the range and we have pasted into cell A37. Now this is saying type business in cell J38. Go to cell J38 so that it should select only business. Okay. Okay, business, and then greater than 15,000 in K38, greater than 15,000 in cell K38. So that is the criteria. That's mean when we will use this criteria, this will select only those record with the school name of business and the donation greater than 15,000. So we have created the criteria as required in step number 6. So we are done with step number 6. So now let's do step number 7. You are ready to create the output area and perform the advanced filter. Copy the column labels for the range A37 up to K37 to cell A41 to create the column labels for the output range. Perform the advanced filter by copying the records to the output area. So just go to any cell in the table, then go to data tab and click advanced. Okay. Now from this action you select the second option, that is copy to another location. Okay. So now you can see that our list range is selected starting from A6 up to K34. That is our list range. Then our criteria is also given. We will select this criteria. Okay. Then we are going to paste the record in A41 here. So now you can see that we got 3 records with the school name of business and donation greater than 15,000 after using the advanced filtering. So that is all about step number 7. We were supposed to use the advanced filtering to filter the records from this table to get only those records with the school name of the business and donation greater than 15,000. So for this purpose we use the advanced filtering. You can see that our list range, then we selected the criteria, and then we selected the output range. Okay, so that is all about step number 7 of this assignment, where we were supposed to use this advanced filtering. So we are done with step number 7. Step number 8. Now that you created a copy of record meeting the conditions, you are ready to enter database function in the summary area. So we have summary area. This is the summary area. So this is saying in cell K2, insert the database function to total the value of the donations for the record that meet the condition in the criteria range you created in step number 6. So now we are going to total the value of the donations for those records that meet the criteria that we have just created in step number 6. So for this purpose we will go to cell K2 and we will use the database sum function, that is dsum function. Now click the function symbol to enter the function argument. So our database range will be A6 up to K34. Okay, and use the absolute for this. Oh, sorry. We use the $sign for the absolute. Okay. Or you can simply select this range again for the database, because this is our database. So field is mentioned. Field is mentioned, that is the donation, because we are going to totals the value of the donation. So we will simply type donation here. Donation here. Okay. Now criteria. Criteria we have just created. This is our criteria. Sorry, this is not our criteria. This is our criteria. Okay. Now click OK. So we got the result 54,600. Okay, that is the total donations for the business school and the donation greater than 15,000, because we use that criteria. So that is all about step number 8, where we were supposed to calculate the total donations for the criteria. Now let me do step number 9. In cell K3, insert the database function to calculate the average donation. So in previous step we calculated the total donation, but now we are going to calculate the average donation for the records that meet the condition in the criteria. That means with the school name of the business and donation should be greater than 15,000. That is our criteria. So now we will use the d average function. So use d average function. Okay. So again, our database will be A6 up to K34. Field is the donation, because we are going to get the average of the donation, and criteria is given here. This is our criteria, and click OK. So 18,200 is the average donation for the records that is meeting this criteria. That means the school of the name should be business and donation should be greater than 15,000. Then average donation will be 18,200. Okay. So that is all about step number 9. So now let's do step number 10. In cell K4, insert the database function to count the number of records that meets the condition in the criteria that you have just created. So now we are going to use the dcount function to count the number of the records. Okay. So now let me do this step. So go to cell K4 and use D count. Okay. Now again, our database will be A6 up to K34. Field is the donation because we are going to count the number of donation, and criteria is given here. Okay, this is our criteria. So we will get the result 3 donations that are meeting the criteria. So that's mean we are done with 10 steps of this assignment so far. Okay. Sorry. So I have solved 10 steps for you in this video. Okay. That is half of the assignment that I have solved for you in this video. But if you want me to do this complete assignment for you, or if you want me to do this complete course for you, my WhatsApp number and email is showing at the bottom of the screen. You can contact me either through WhatsApp or email, and you can hire me for your complete courses. You can see that this is the complete version of this assignment. When you will apply all the remaining steps, and you will get a final version of this assignment like this. So I have done this assignment, but if you want me to do this for you, you can contact me and I will do for you. Thank you so much for watching my video. I will get back to you with another video. Thank you so much again.